Welcome back folks, my name is LastKnownMeal and today in Cyberpunk 2077 we have to talk about RTX news and the most recent rumors that NCW episode 3 might come sooner than we think, but that theory is a little bit flat, so let's get into it. So first off, yesterday we had an amazing reveal of the new series of GPUs from Nvidia, and with the great prices in my opinion you get a very good value for your money. So if you were thinking of buying a 3070 or above, you will be able to pretty much run Cyberpunk 2077 on best settings. But one thing people look forward to was RTX footage, since we didn't have it before, and they delivered finally. In the previous B-roll footage, some of us made a mistake of saying it does have RTX, but it didn't. But let's face it, the gameplay looked so surreal, I actually thought it had RTX. Now CDPR and Nvidia did release an RTX trailer showcasing the city in its full chrome glory, with full settings like reflections, diffuse illuminations, shadows and ambient occlusion, and also it comes with enhanced versions of DLSS. It's important to note that all of this footage is captured in Nvidia Ampere cards, so from what we've seen it pretty much runs amazing. It will be interesting to see the difference between 2080 and 3080 in Cyberpunk. I mean, I know it's a lot stronger, but I actually want to know how much. Now, the trailer itself was pretty much straightforward. We had a couple of scenes from previous gameplay video, like showing the difference between day and night when we exit our apartment in Watson. I mean, overall, I think reflections look really nice, like in this shot where we have the MUX logo in the puddle, and some really nice diffuse illumination which enhances the neon and chrome look of the universe. Like, just look at this hallway and the nice illumination we have on the sides of the tiles and the wall on the right, and how these certain, like, whatever it is on the wall kinda pops up, like it's embedded in a sense, and I really like this visual effect they're going with here. Also, I mean, playing this game with full RTX settings is kinda appreciative because of all the neon and chrome, as I said. I mean, at the same time, if you don't have enough money for a new GPU, or you have the previous series of Nvidia GPUs, the game will still run well and RTX will still run well. But even if you don't have RTX available in your PC, I mean, with 1070 or something, you will be able to run this game pretty much well. Without RTX, of course, but you will be able to run it really well. I mean, of course, as we're getting closer to release, system requirements should be dropping in about a month or maybe sooner. We'll see. I mean, it's kind of like that. 1 month before the game comes out, you will get system requirements from CDPR, and of course, I will be talking about them here. We did have a couple of new scenes, like the one here with Kang Tao robots. They look really cool. It's gonna be really nice to tip them over in the game. And in this image, we have the NCPD officer shooting at someone, but I couldn't see who it was in the background, but it tells you that if you screw something up, they will come with heavies on you, not just pistols. Overall, extremely happy with what I had seen. I think it's finally time for me to also invest in a new RTX GPU. I'm actually really happy that the community told me not to buy a new GPU, which I was going for 270, but this new series, oh boy, it's so much better. In the other news, we did have a tease 2 days ago that the new Night City Wire episode 3 might come sooner than we think, since the Night City Wire episode 2 will be airing on September 26th in Japan on Tokyo Game Show. Now again, this is just a localized version of NCV episode 2 for Japan. They might have a scene or two which is new or something altered, but you know, it might happen, but when it comes out we will know, because the stream is going to be actually on YouTube. I'm going to leave you a link down below. So when this came out, we all said like, so the next one is gonna be soon? I mean, last time they did kind of spoil in China that we're gonna have NCV episode 2 soon, and we did. People said like, okay, if this is on the 26th of September, then we might have it at the start of October. Honestly, it would be surprising. My initial pick for NCV episode 3 is in October, but not at the start of October. It's like mid-October or late October, when in my opinion they could air the next Night City Wire. Of course, the game is coming out on November 19th, so they might have it sooner because they're gonna be busy doing something else, but at the same time, the show you have on NCV, something is live, something has been pre-recorded, so they don't have time constraints in that sense to, I mean, they can plan NCV pretty much normally. It's already been included in the marketing mix, so you don't have to worry about that. But my assumption is mid-October. I mean, look, October is just in like, what, 28 days? And we're gonna have this TGS 2020 in 23 days. So a lot of things can happen. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if they did have NCV sooner, but don't expect it. And also, Marcin Momot, a global community lead at CDPR, did say in the reply of that tweet that the plot thickens, but it could be just a joke, so don't take these things too seriously. There was also that interview with Philip Weber for Russian audiences. I will leave you a link down below to that Q&A, but if you wanted to check it out, I definitely recommend you do. Philip really goes in depth about certain stuff in the game. Like, you're gonna be able to eat and drink if you want, you're gonna be able to indulge in that. I mean, it's for the sake of immersion. They're going to have many things in the game which are just for the sake of immersion. You know, some miscellaneous things like eating, drinking, whatever. You won't have a hunger scale or something like that. It's purely from the side of, you know, being in an RPG, being, you know, immersed into the world. Also, if you get killed in the game, it's game over. You have to load in to continue from where you left off. But if you failed the mission, for example, the game continues and you have to live with the consequences of you failing that mission. So you won't get mission failed or, you know, reload unless, well, you die in the game or you decide to load the game before you fail the mission. And that's pretty much it for today. Tomorrow we have the community hangout, 4 p.m. test sharp. I will have a waiting page later today. Thank you so much for watching. Click that like and subscribe button for more, and join our growing community on Twitter and Discord. I also made a Patreon page. If you wanted an extra way to support the channel, you can do it down below, and huge thanks to my current Patreon supporters. This is LKM signing out, and stay classy everyone. Bye bye.